Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to Archangel's Fall. In the last episode, we completed this area, which is apparently called the Catacombs, and got the second to last music disc. Not wool, I almost said wool. We got the second to last music disc, and yeah, we need to go on around. We found where the last area is, but before we do that, I want to do a little bit of enchanting. So unfortunately, if we put the enchanting table where it was, most of these bookcases don't actually do anything, and I don't have any wood on me. So one thing I do want to do is see what's behind these. If there's anything, don't see anything. Doesn't hurt to look. This is probably like the only place I found that has decent levels. We can get level 20. And the first sword, I made two diamond swords. And the first one has sharpness 3. So, fire aspect 1, that doesn't do much for us. Efficiency's pretty good. Let's go with that. And I could do one more max level. Another sharpness 3. We could get a sharpness 4. Yeah, that works pretty good. So you know what? I think I didn't want to do this because it's going to take more time, and I want to try to get through this map in the next episode or two if we can. And if that's going to be the case, let's go back to the overworld. And I don't have any more lapis. I used it all. I think there might still be some on the mine on the one island, the terrible island with all the things we lost. But there's no more lapis at the home base. I took Mr. Turtle, who is sitting in the boat and in the overworld, back to the monument area, and yeah, I grabbed all the lapis except for one. So that's unfortunate. We don't have any more lapis to enchant, but what we can do is presumably make a better diamond sword. And then I'm going to leave the one we're using that has smite here, because I think it is worse in general. But we can get sharpness 4. That's 9.5. Yeah, that is more damage. We'll leave Dawnbreaker here. And I think we're pretty much good to go. I have plenty of blocks. Let's just fill up on those. And yeah, I only have one singular log, which is unfortunate, but we can jump right back in. Having efficiency on our pickaxe is actually really good, just because... oh, it has Silk Touch too. I didn't notice that. And on breaking. Silk Touch is also pretty nice, because we can obviously grab those bookshelves now. We could have done a max level enchant if I would have paid attention. I just saw the efficiency. But we are still rocking some iron armor. It is good armor though. However, if we need to, we should be able to get some better stuff. Worst case scenario, we can always grind out more materials. Apart from extra diamonds, we're pretty much done with that. But I think we'll be okay if we have an inventory wipe or anything like that, which I'm not discounting. I don't know much about this next area, the presumably last area. It is a fortress over the void, and it's probably going to be pretty awful. I have an enchanted golden apple on the bar now, just because that is really powerful, and will probably save our lives. So we need to go this way. And this is where we go. So we dealt with the spawner that was here. The long hallway trap with a bunch of creepers above you. And I think they could even fall down. Yeah, they could fall down there. So yeah, there is... I can't even see it. There is a big fortress up here. And we've seen a little bit of this. There is spawners on the outside. And all things considered, it's pretty awful. I'm half expecting something to spawn when we get up here, but no, doesn't seem to be. Let's switch those out. We'll use the nether bricks. That way everything is nice and neat. So yeah, there is spawners there. There's a spawner on the top. It's probably going to be pretty awful. And I am expecting something, but apparently not. Okay, so that was a slab. It is alternating slabs. Of course it is. Alright, I am a little bit worried, but we'll just run up here, and there is not much here. Okay, skeletons. Okay. I legitimately jumped. I didn't know that that skeleton had shot at me. Why can't I run? There we go. I usually do the double tap to run type of thing, which usually works pretty well, but sometimes it doesn't like to work. Alright, so I think... Okay, he's dead. I think in general this is not going to be that bad. Let's do this, and we can shoot you. And I'm going to do something very dangerous. We're going to pillar up to here and break most of this stuff. Alright, let's get rid of spawners. Looks like there's more. Looks like there's a lot more, actually. Break that spawner. We're just going to break all the spawners, and then we'll deal with this area. Uh-oh. There is... Okay, that's where the evoker is. I heard him starting to do his thing. That is actually the scarier spawner of the two. Alright, some diamond gear I will gladly take. Let's get back down. And if we can, let's shoot that gas before he causes issues. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like multiple little platforms. Ow. Bad skeleton. Okay. Rude skeleton. And I think we can go back down now. You are a little bit... Alright, now we need to run. Down the stairs. Take these guys out at range. Okay, so this is more than just a singular fortress. Let's back up. There's a lot of spawners up there. But we did get a... we did get a couple of good things. We got a diamond helmet. Oh, come on. I was gonna say, how many of these guys are there? We didn't get the chest, so we'll wait for a second. Entropic helmet. It has just protection 1 on it, which is not bad, but what we have is protection 2, unbreaking 2. A little bit better. So we're going to come all the way down here to do one thing, and one thing only. We're going to grab our shulker box, and we're going to dump all this stuff in here for right now. And then I think we should be good to go back up and hopefully get a little bit more progress done in this first area. The reason I did the entryway like I did was to prevent these guys from doing much to us. Okay, so there is a spawner on both sides. And one in the middle. I think the one in the middle is going to be easier to get to from the top. So that's what we'll probably do. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The golden apple would actually save us. So we're just going to pop down here and break those. Alright. Soul Jar. Soul Jar. Levitation 5. Slow falling. Alright, well, here's my chest that I wanted. And I guess the question is there anything down there that we'd want? And I don't think there is. So let's get back to more of the beginning area. The blazes. There is a chest down there. Alright, well, we have infinite ammo. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. I hear another blaze. There's a chest down there. I don't think it's worth it to do anything with. But we could just dig down right here. At the same time, I don't really want to. So let's back up. I know. We constantly back up and then go forward. And then, you know, it's always a, like, cyclic motion. We go forward a little bit. We make a little bit more progress and we back up. And it's just because it's safe. It is the safest way to play this, and honestly, it's what you want. So let's put this stuff in here. Let's open this up and put most of this stuff in there as well. Having some extra diamonds lying around is going to be really good for us in case we lose our stuff. And one of the big things is just we don't have fire resist potions. If we did, I'd be a little bit more... So, there's a catch to fire resist potions. Something that I don't think a lot of people realize or know. Lava is not actually something that will break your fall. So, if I was to jump down there with fire resistance, I would still take fall damage. And that's something that I don't think a lot of people realize. Lava is not like water. It does not break your fall. This screams a trap. Let's make sure we light things up. We're going to do basically the same thing. I feel like there's just going to be spawners underneath this bridge. We could kind of look. Let's do this. And I can't really see anything. Okay. So hard to tell. But this looks like another similar area. So we're gonna do the kind of the same thing. We're gonna get up here. We're gonna block off the doorway. Lots of piggies. That's okay. These guys seem weaker. Also, I love that he just parkoured across that. Alright, let's get over here. Okay, so there is a lot more of these. I don't see any traps on the bridges from here. These look really cool. And there's always a chest down there, it seems. Nothing in the middle this time. We're still going to go up to the top. And this one is a lot safer, it would seem. Phantoms. Alright. That gas spawner spawns from so far away. Oh, we have a split. That's unfortunate. Okay, so there's phantoms on this one, but this one seems pretty tame. I like the design of this area. It is kind of cool, but oh boy, am I on edge. And I do also wonder just how far this is gonna go. Like, how long is this kind of like final area? Here's some blazes. Don't really care about the blazes. I don't really care to go down there. One big thing is I don't think there's any traps on the bridges, which is nice. That is awful. Blazes are bad for a multitude of reasons. One of the biggest problems with blazes, and one thing you never want to see together, is blaze spawners and creepers, because blazes like to glitch out the sound engine for Minecraft. And when they do, you're not going to have a fun time. Alright, let's just kill these guys. It's a little bit the same with, like, gas as well. Okay. There's a spawner somewhere in here. Okay, where are you guys spawn? Oh, you've got to be underneath. Yep. There's actually a lot out. These guys hurt. Alright, let's eat. And actually get away just a little bit. But I don't want to go too far this way because we haven't cleared this direction. And there could be things spawning behind me that would be really bad. So let's get rid of as many of these spawners as we can. There's going to be so many blazes underneath. Alright. And yeah, there's gonna be so many. Alright, we're gonna take this stuff, and I think what we need to do is just get out of here. We need to back up. We need to let things despawn. That is also a major reason why I do what I do. With the, like, you go forward for a bit, then you turn around. Because it allows things to despawn from spawners. Normal mobs take a lot more distance to despawn. You have to be much further away from them before they actually disappear. But spawner mobs are a lot more... they despawn at a much closer range. So if I just back away a little bit, wait just a second, usually most of the numbers will kind of dissipate, and then we can get back in there and make some progress. And this one, we need to pillar back up. There's still quite a few blazes, but there's not nearly as many. And then what we're gonna do is ow. Come on. Break, break. Alright, we're gonna take our golden apple, because that gives us fire resistance. And our bow is a lot better, I think. So, yeah, the fire resistance is why we just took that golden apple. I wasn't gonna take any chances here. We would lose all of our stuff. Even though we're not, like, falling directly into lava or anything. it would not have been good. And I cannot see a thing. Alright, this is scary, but we're going to do it. There are just slimes down there. That's kind of nice. Slimes can't get back up here, so... Alright, we do have a lot of blaze rods now. That is good. I like that. Because we could potentially go... If we really wanted to, we could go make a bunch of fire resist potions now. We just need slimes. And I think we have some slime balls, or at least access to slime balls. What we're going to do... And this is something I probably should have done before, is we're actually just going to close this up. And I have 8 ladders. Is that enough? It is. Alright, cool. So we have a few paths that we can take. And something I'm going to do, we don't really need to go down there anymore. So we're just going to block this off. And because these ladders are somewhat useful, we're going to just do that. We'll put a torch there just to make things look a little bit nicer. And I can store things here as well. This is going to be a good base of operations to go to. It looks like this is a grid, actually. No, not entirely. There's nothing over there, but there's one here, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. So we have decisions to make. And the big decision to make is which way do we go first? Since I don't see anything with this, let's go this way. This also looks like a different... Oh, it's higher. So there are so many spawners everywhere. It's not like terrible spam. The pigman was, but that's okay. That's understandable. And I'm gonna say it now. I bet the music disc is in the lava area. Okay, let's see what we have over here. I see pigmen. Oh, babies. Baby pigmen. That's okay. We can presumably just pop up here like this. And we can, if we just stay back a little bit, let's make sure, okay, we'll fall onto things. Alright, we need to clear these guys quickly. Okay, this is gonna be slow going, but we need to break some of these spawners. And honestly, if we just go around like we are, that should be good. Alright, we're gonna jump off. That hurts, but we should be able to take care of these guys a little bit easier from a distance, because it's only the baby pigmen who are terrible. And yes, they are still pigmen in this version of Minecraft. I can call them pigmen still. I'm always going to call them pigmen. That's what they are to me. The other ones are just the new piglins. But we could definitely use our... There's only one spawner left up there. That was weird. Shot, like... Oh my gosh, can I aim? Oh, that was smart. The little baby pigman just jumped down without taking any damage. Alright, so let's get rid of this spawner. Let's get up here. Is there anything else up here? Nope. That's a double. That's probably where the wool is. If I had to guess. Wool. The victory monument item. Alright, these guys have bows. Which is awful. Let's try to get... Oh my gosh. Are they attacking each other a little bit? They were a little bit. Let's... break spawners. Get back up the ladder. Alright, there's still another spawner. Ow! What a shot! Skeletons are too aimbody in this game. 100%. They cheat. I really like having the efficiency on our pickaxe, by the way, because that makes things so much easier. Alright, nothing else here. I think this one is cleared. So what we're going to do is break these ladders. And I just want to glance down here. Not much down there. Okay. So we can always get back up top from these ladders. But yeah, there's not much use. So how's our armor doing? Our armor is actually doing fine. And I think that's a good place to stop. So next time I see that under both of them, in the middle, there are, it looks like blaze spawners. Okay. So we're going to have to deal with that. Might be easier just to ignore it. I don't know though. But I see that. So I'll have to remember that for next time, because it's probably going to be a couple days before I record this again. So I'm going to end the episode right here, and I'm going to exit out right here so I can clearly see those spawners underneath that bridge. And that tells me that's the way to go. So that's what we're going to do next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!